In a small, quiet town lived a young girl named Emily. She was an ordinary teenager living with her parents in a cozy house on the outskirts of town. One fateful weekend, Emily's parents had to leave for an urgent family matter, leaving her home alone for the first time. Excited by the prospect of having the entire house to herself, Emily bid her parents goodbye and settled into the solitude. As night fell, the wind howled outside, casting eerie shadows that danced on the walls. But Emily, being an avid horror fan, found comfort in the darkness and decided to watch a scary movie marathon. As she sat on the couch, engrossed in a chilling tale, strange noises began to echo through the house. At first, Emily dismissed them as creaks and groans typical of an old house, but as the sounds grew louder and more distinct, a sense of unease crept over her. Trying to shake off her growing fear, Emily turned up the volume on the television, hoping to drown out the eerie sounds. However, just as she started to relax, the power suddenly went out, plunging the house into complete darkness. Heart-pounding, Emily reached for her phone to use her flashlight. As she illuminated the room, she noticed something unsettling. The front door was slightly ajar. Panic washed over her as she realized that someone or something had entered her home. Summoning her courage, Emily cautiously tiptoed towards the door, fear gnawing at her every step. With trembling hands, she pushed it open wider, revealing nothing but darkness beyond. The wind howled louder now, sending chills down her spine. As she turned to head back inside, a bone-chilling laugh echoed from upstairs. Her blood froze in her veins as she realized that she was not alone. Heart-pounding, she crept up the stairs, each step a nerve-wracking ordeal. Upon reaching the top, Emily noticed that her bedroom door was wide open, a dim light flickering from within. She mustered all her bravery and stepped inside, only to find her room in disarray. Her belongings were scattered across the floor as if someone had ransacked the room. Feeling a presence behind her, Emily spun around to see a figure lurking in the shadows. It was a tall, gaunt man with hollow eyes and a sinister smile. Paralyzed with fear, she could do nothing but watch as he lunged towards her. With a sudden burst of adrenaline, Emily managed to dodge his grasp and sprinted towards the nearest exit. The man chased after her, his footsteps echoing through the empty house. Desperation fueled her every move as she raced towards the front door. Just as she reached safety, Emily felt a cold hand grab her ankle, causing her to stumble and fall. She turned to see the man looming over her, his eyes gleaming with malice. But in that moment, a loud siren pierced through the night, signaling the arrival of the police. Startled by the noise, the man released his grip, allowing Emily to scramble to her feet and escape. As she stood outside, gasping for breath, she watched as the police apprehended the intruder. In the aftermath of that horrifying night, Emily's parents returned home, relieved to find their daughter safe. From that day forward, they vowed to never leave her alone again, realizing that even in the safety of one's own home, Darkness can hide unimaginable horrors. Thank you for listening carefully to this story. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe my channel, like the video, and write your comments.